Welcome to our comprehensive tutorial on understanding HDFS, the Hadoop distributed file system, and how to integrate it with Java. In this session, we will explore the fundamentals of HDFS, its architecture, and how to perform file operations using Java. Let's start by discussing what HDFS is. HDFS is designed to store large files across a cluster of machines. It provides high-throughput access to application data and is a critical component of the Hadoop ecosystem. HDFS follows a master/slave architecture. The name node acts as the master server, managing the file system namespace and regulating access to files by clients. Data nodes are the slave servers responsible for storing actual data. Let's discuss an important feature of HDFS, fault tolerance. HDFS achieves fault tolerance by replicating data blocks across multiple data nodes. By default, each block is replicated 3 times. Now, let's move to the Java integration part. To work with HDFS in Java, you need to include Hadoop client libraries in your project. If you are using Maven, you can add the following dependency to your pom.xml file. Next, we need to set up our Java project and include necessary imports. Here's a simple Java class that demonstrates how to connect to HDFS. Now inside the main method, we will initialize a configuration object and obtain the file system object that will allow us to access HDFS. Once we have the file system object, we can perform various operations. Let's start with creating a directory in HDFS. In this snippet, we are checking if the directory is created successfully and printing the appropriate messages. Let's test this code and check if the directory appears in HDFS. Next, we will learn how to upload files to HDFS. In order to do this, we specify the local file path and the target path in HDFS. Make sure the local file path is correct and present on your system. Run this code, and you should see the success message indicating that the file has been uploaded to HDFS. Now that we have uploaded a file, let's see how to read a file from HDFS. We can use HDFS's input stream to read the content of a file. In this code, we use a buffered reader to read the file line by line and print each line to the console. This is a straightforward way to handle text files stored in HDFS. What if we want to delete a file from HDFS? The process is quite simple. We just need to specify the path of the file we want to delete. Here, setting the second parameter of the delete method to false means we are not deleting directories recursively. Run the code to see if the file is deleted from HDFS. Now, let's summarize the key points we've covered. We learned about the HDFS architecture, how to connect Java with HDFS, and how to perform basic file operations such as creating a directory, uploading a file, reading a file, and deleting a file. To further your understanding, it is encouraged to experiment with more complex operations like file renaming, performing checks like exists, or even working with file permissions in HDFS. Remember to always check your Hadoop and Java versions, as compatibility can affect your project's success. Additionally, understanding HDFS configurations can help optimize performance based on your specific use case. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Feel free to leave any questions or comments you may have below.